Hello guys, what do we got here today? The combination wrench set series continues. This is the 13th set I'm showing you. So far I've shown Craftsman raised panels, Horisty, Duratec Seda, Wen, Carlisle Tecton, Olsa SK Genius, the V series Craftsman, Tone, and today again Milwaukee. That's number 13. I have 5 more to show you, maybe 6. I have left Capri, Icon, the Steelman Pros. My first order got lost, so I reordered them the other day. They're supposed to be here tomorrow. We'll see. Facom and Wright. That's what I got left. There may be a couple surprises. So there's going to be at least 18 different sets in here, maybe 19 or 20. That's a lot of different combination wrenches, guys. If you're new to the channel, I do a lot of tool reviews, mostly middle of the road, some low and high end sprinkled in as well, with some small tech tips and repairs. Okay. We got Milwaukee combination wrench set, 15-degree offset, 12-point box. That's the model number 48-22-9515. It's got the non-slip open end part. They call it the Max Bite. I don't know if they got a trademark on that. I don't know, but I-beam design. It was around $106. I bought this set on Amazon. I'll leave a description below, but you can buy them at Home Depot as well. This is the metric 15-piece set. It goes to 8 to 22 mil and no skips. That's always good to see, guys. It comes with this plastic tray. It's got the angle, so if you get the SAE set, it goes the other way, so you can put 2 of them in your drawer. I don't know if I would use this tray, but that's just me. And the set is made in Taiwan. So they must have trademarked that. I call it the Max Bite. It's the same as Carlisle and Icon. I'll show you in a minute. 25% more torque. I believe that because they do grip the fastener, but they do some damage when applying a lot of torque. Anti-slip open end, decreases fastener rounding, comfortable I-beam design. The I-beam design is something too that you probably have to get used to. I know I did. And another thing is the ID markings are filled in with ink. They're black on the metric set, and I think they're red on the SAE. And that's the tray it comes with. And it says it's got a good warranty. But I don't know. I never tried to warranty them out. This is an unboxing. It's brand new. I will do a follow-up in about a half a year from now. I do like the set goes to 22 mil. Let's pull out the 19. Let's pull out the 19. I always start out with 19. It's got that I-beam construction. You can see it good there in the camera. The name there is laser etched. I don't know if you can see. It's really, really light. On the other side, it is raised up, and you can see it. That style, for some reason, it's always got a shadow around them. I've seen SK like that. I think there's a couple other sets like that as well that I've done reviews on. So that's a common. The V series has got that. There's the ID markings. They are stamped, and they are high visibility with the black ink, which I really, really like. I do like that. This is a beefy wrench. There's a 19 on the box end part. Same as on the other back side of the wrench. It's got that anti-slip design. They call it the Max Bite. This is an unboxing, guys. Try to get a close-up of that for you. It's the same as the Icon, identical. You can see it there. I'll put it next to an Icon. There's the Icon. That part of the wrench is identical. They both got the same anti-slip design. You can see it there, same amount of teeth. Basically, it's the same, as far as I can tell. There is no difference in the open end part between the Icon and the Milwaukee. As far as that goes, the Milwaukee does look like it's a little beefier though, as far as the width of it goes. I'm trying to get that focus for you. Right there, you can see it a little bit thicker there. This beam is thick. I think with I-beam, either you're going to like it or don't like it. I'm still on the fence about the feel of them. You know, you have to get used to the feel of it, I guess. And we'll show the camphor we always do. There's the top of it. This is the 19 mil. And now we're going to go to the back side. This is the money side. There's the camphor on the 19. Looks pretty good. Let's put a fastener on there. I can't put a caliper in the open end part. It's got the teeth, so you wouldn't get a good reading, but we can go to the box. Here's a brand new fastener on the box end. And it fits very, very well. These are pretty big. The eyes on these next to the icon, even though the open end's the same, the eye is different. The box end part's different. Look at the box. The Milwaukee one on top is it's bigger in diameter of the ring. You can see it there. It's bigger both ways. A little bit that way and a little bit that way. And the icon has no chamfer. The icon has no chamfer on both sides. Some people like that, some don't. It all depends on the situation, guys. I think you need both. You need a good chamfer and some with zero. And we're going back to the 19 Milwaukee again, so you can see it's different there with the box end part. And these anti-slip do work. I got a few wrenches of this design. The only downside is they will tear into the fastener when you're applying a lot of torque. Keep that in mind. If you got a pristine bolt or a car you're working on, you know, maybe chrome or stainless steel hardware, you might not want to use these. So I can't put a caliper on it, you know. That's the kind of play these have. This design's always like that, but these things will tear into it when you apply torque. Just something to consider. I think you need these and a regular open end part. Just my opinion. I try to show you guys as many brands as I can and let you guys decide what's right for you. Let's try a 13 right here. This is a 13. Let's go to the open end part and show you how aggressive that is again. Very, very aggressive design. You can see it there. That's the teeth. And they do grip. They do grip, guys. That design, I had a couple guys ask me, does it work? Yes. It will grip into that fastener. But again, if you're applying torque, it'll do some damage. Here's the chamfer on the box. We always try to get that in for you. That's the top. You go to the bottom, which is the most important, and you can see it pretty good there. See if I can get it really up close to you. I got a couple guys that are really big on that, and I understand that's important. You can see it pretty good there. It does seem to fit pretty well on the box on these, though. These are a nice wrench. They're not cheap. They're a little bit on the high side, but then again, you know, they're a quality tool. We'll try one more. We'll try the 10 here. This is definitely a nice set, no doubt. Again, as far as the I-beam goes, I think it might take a while to get used to those. I don't know. At least it was for me. There's a shadow again on it. A lot of them got the shadow. They got that shadow around the letters. Chrome don't make it go, Jeff. Right, guys? I do like the ID markings that are stamped. These are black. I think the SAE set might be red. I'm not even sure. I don't have an SAE set. I don't buy a lot of, I always buy the metric sets first. Again, there's the anti-slip, which they call the Max Bite. And it's got the cutout here, just like the icons do. We'll show the chamfer on a 10. This is the top. And then we'll go to the bottom. This has got a nice chrome, nice fit and finish. These are a nice wrench. I think they're one of the better ones I've shown in this series, and I've shown a lot. There's the chamfer. Let's put a 10 mil on it. Very, very good fit on that and feel. On the open end part, you can feel the teeth. Yeah, it fits pretty decent. I think you need this style and a regular style in your arsenal. The more options you have today, guys, on today's cars, the better off you are. Let's just look at one more wrench here for consistency. Let's grab a 15. 15's a pretty popular wrench. I hate when you don't see a 15 in a set. Some of those sets that skip, like the Tones and a couple other of those, they skipped a 15. I don't know why. Maybe the Japanese don't use that size. It's a pretty stout wrench in general. You know what I mean? Let me pull a 19 back here again just to show you something. When I measure the beams on these are beefy. That's the first thing I noticed. Let's put it this way here first. The width of it, 21.5 almost. Next to the icon, so we got to be 21.5. 18, say 19. So it's over 2 millimeters bigger that way. Let's try the width, or how wide it is, the width around the beam here if we can, Jeff. Just wanted to show you this. 6.50, and the icon 5.9. So it's less than a half a millimeter that way. So the Milwaukee beam is a pretty stout design. This Milwaukee feels heavier than this icon, and the icon is a long pattern. What does that tell you? Icon's a long pattern, and the Milwaukee's a regular pattern, and this Milwaukee feels heavier. I didn't weigh it, but it's the same length as a Tecton. I don't think I showed you that. It's the same length as a Tecton, by the way. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. I really like this set. I'll probably rank it pretty high in the list when we go to do and when I put all the sets together this coming up week, I'm going to have either 19 or 20 sets in there, and I'm going to rate them all. You know how I feel about them all. You know how I feel, my opinion. Although your opinion may vary, but I'll give you my opinion anyways. And so stay tuned for that. And I may do a few other things with these wrenches. I'll definitely do a follow-up on a lot of them that I just bought for the series. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Showed you enough stuff here to take up enough of your time, but definitely a nice set. Definitely worth a look. Have a great weekend, and I want to thank everybody that has subscribed. You guys have been great. Okay, guys, take care.